What up? All my scientists, my artists, my philosophers, my geneticists, my roboticists, my biologists, my archaeologists, my astronomers. Let's get busy. This has been busy from the
savoring that
3,
shit, B?
2, 1. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ben Busy from the Burrs, broadcasting to you from Osaka, Japan. Today, I am joined by my very special guests, Amadeus of Stampede and Slim Pickens.
Yeah.
What up?
What up, what up?
Yeah.
Long time no speak.
Yo, long time no fucking see.
Yeah, exactly.
What up, bro?
What up, what up?
What up?
Slim is polishing off his dinner right now. And they're both broadcasting from Boston, Mass, or the surrounding area out there.
He's in Chelsea. I'm in Revere.
No doubt, Southie and Revere.
Chelsea.
Oh, Chelsea. Oh, you guys are right next door to each other.
Yeah. He be coming to scoop me sometimes, go to the clinic and shit.
What?
You know? Yeah.
That's
powerful,
tight.
Powerful nights, man. Powerful nights.
Powerful nights, powerful combination. And then you got SETI out there, too. We were supposed to have SETI on the broadcast. We'll have to get him on another one. But where's SETI living at these days?
He's in Malden.
Malden. Boom. Malden,
Yeah.
Chelsea, Revere.
Yeah, all north side of Boston.
Bamses. So, it's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you without a doubt. No, I'm playing. But give us a sense, like, where are you guys at project-wise? What have you guys been doing in the intervening 4 or 5 years since we last spoke? Or not really last spoke. We've spoken within 4 or 5 years. But give us a sense. What have you guys been up to?
I ain't been up to shit.
Bullshit. For those who don't know, listeners don't realize that these two gentlemen that I have on the broadcast are two of the most, if not the most prolific, prodigious, productive MCs to come out of Boston, I think, since forever. I don't know who publishes more work than Slim Pickens and Amadeus of Stampede. I do not know who they are.
I don't know anybody myself.
I can't keep up with that dude.
I asked you this question before, Slim. I asked you this question before, like, how many tracks do you think that you've recorded? And Amadeus, I'd like to extend the same question to you.
Like everything all together?
Yes.
Everything all together?
Definitely over 300.
It's probably three times what I got, and I'm on like maybe 2 to 3.
I'm in the same place. I'm in the same place.
Nah, you way over that. You way over that. You like 700, 800.
I was talking to my man. I was talking to my man the other night, and I realized I've sacrificed more lyrics than I've recorded.
Sacrifice?
Like burn notebooks, left them places, threw them away.
Didn't you just say you put up 172 joints on YouTube the other day?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. Yo, come on, man. And you probably got like 800 in the stash somewhere.
Yeah. And the unrecorded joints. The notebooks on notebooks on notebooks. How many notebooks, y'all? You don't even keep track of the number of notebooks, do you?
Nah, I just found some old joints I had laying around, and I look back at them, and there's a bunch of joints I never used, but there's some, I got House of Broken Mirrors handwritten in my crib. I might put that on eBay or some shit.
Here's a question I have. A long time ago, you told me that you should get comfortable with throwing away, or you shouldn't worry about throwing away rhyme books. Or it was when you threw away rhyme books, and I said, why would you do that? You said the important stuff, the good stuff, I remember it.
Yeah, it sticks with you. It comes back. It's all about the discipline and the discipline and the actual creative, like the process, the technique you use to write. is what you get out of that. You know what I mean? You don't keep every little thing that you write, because I mean I forget harder shit than I recorded sometimes. And like if you think about it, like writing it down, it just reinforces the fact that it's in there. You know?
Yeah.
And I sacrifice notebooks like to make a sacrifice to the people. You know what I mean? To maybe somebody found that notebook, or maybe those words were not that important or important enough that I have them on brain at all times.
Yeah, I took your advice one time, and I dropped off.
Too much for that.
What's that?
So I've been hitting the head too much to remember anything. So I got an issue with all my rhymes. I have to sit and dedicate time and refocus on all of them. I mean, I know them. Like if you play the beat, it'll spark that. You know, it'll spark the synapse, and I'll connect to, you know what I'm saying, on the proper channel when it'll come out. But for you to be like, yo, spit that verse from da 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 da. Like, and I start freestyling or some shit. You know what I mean?
Because you have much work.
It's just weird. Yeah, it's a weird thing with me. I mean, I notice a lot, and I notice a lot right now. You know, like writing. Like I'm not even sure that I'm writing new verses. You get what I'm saying? Like I could be writing verses from years upon years ago that I just really don't remember.
Oh, okay.
It's you know what I'm saying? It's weird like that with me. I don't know.
Well, you had a tragic loss when you lost your hard drive crash, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
You lost like 170 joints.
My joint, my last joint, the hard drive failed completely on me, and I lost everything. And I was like, I was hurt, man. I took a while off, yo, because I was hurt so bad. You know what I mean? I was hurt. You know.
That's a lot.
And because I wasn't writing things down on paper, and like I should have been. You know what I mean? I was actually just, you know, transcribing it through the laptop or whatever, you know, and there were lots and lots and lots of written joints on there and a lot of recorded material, and it really sucked.
Did you try to get the hard drive like restored or anything?
Yeah.
Did it work?
No, nothing. No, nothing. I think the only way I could have probably salvaged anything would be if somebody could rebuild the actual hard disk.
Okay.
Without, you know what I mean? Yeah, like rebuild the hard disk itself without, and somehow read the groove, you know, the burn mark, the grooving on it, and translate it into data. You know what I mean? That would probably.
Oh my god!
That would probably not happen. You dig what I'm saying?
It could happen, but it's just expensive to do it.
I moved on. You know what I mean? I said, you know what? I've been rhyming for years. I don't think I'm ever gonna stop. So rhyming.
You still got the drive, right?
Yeah, I still got it.
Yeah. In the future, I mean, there's definitely a possibility you could get a forensic data recovery specialist to go through and like.
When I'm 90 years old, somebody might look at that and say, "Oh, you got one of these? Wow, let me see," and plug it into something that we don't know about right now, and it'll just read everything on it, and they be like, "Wow, this is history right here." So hey, it's a fossil, a fossil waiting to happen.
So speaking of which, I mean, you're both fathers. What have you ever encountered that situation in which, you know, your child has never seen a cassette tape? Maybe they've seen it, but they never used one.
Yeah.
Any interesting or humorous stories to talk about that in terms of like explaining? Yeah. One time we had this thing, it was called a modem, and we used it to connect to the internet.
I don't know. I don't know if I have any stories like that about tapes.
Do you have any stories having to explain?
I've actually played tapes in the house. and I just explained it to him. I don't think, I think it was more nothing comical about it. I think it was it took it in basically like an interest of, old fossil relics.
Nah, I don't have any tapes in my crib or nothing like that. I mean, I've recorded my son. I've recorded him, and I've showed him like some basic engineering techniques and stuff like that. But I've never played him a tape or anything like that. But he understands how it works.
No old technology that he sees, and he's like, "Daddy, what's that?" Oh, son, that's some old technology. We don't use that anymore. Oh, okay.
The oldest technology he's seen in my house is a PlayStation 3.
That's amazing, man. Kids are growing up with the most incredible technology now, and in the near future, we're going to be completely submerged in it with virtual reality and augmented reality and all that stuff. It's
Word up. I mean, because, like, I think about it, it's like, 3 years ago, it was on this DVD. Like, I got to play DVDs on my DVD player. Now, that's a wrap. It's over. There's no more DVD. I need this DVD or whatever. They're on some, I got a laptop. I can watch whatever I want to watch at any time, any given moment. You know what I mean? Like,
out of the cloud.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's straight up crazy. Like, damn. 3 years. The past.
Yeah. You know what's funny, man? Like, that cloud of information was always there. If you think about it. That cloud, there's a cloud of information that exists and always has and always will exist, that cloud of information. We're just tapping into it. We're just getting there where we can see it, you know what I mean? And manifest it to what we need it to be.
Right, we're just kind of formalizing it now. We're drawing lines around it now. We defined it now, but it kind of always did exist in some sense. Clouds of information stretching back in a time when you had groups of scholars or academics, or back in the day during the Catholic Church at the height of the Roman Catholic Empire, it was priests that would preserve the information. Of course, now we've seen the complete the collapse of the Catholic Church as we know it. But back then, knowledge existed in these groups of monks or these learned people, wizards or whatever it was that would gather around.
Yeah, I had this wine. It was like 200 proof or some crazy shit like that, right? And there's these monks that only 3 people know the formula in the whole entire world. And one monk knows part of the formula, another monk knows another part of the formula, and then another monk knows the whole formula. And it's always been like that since like for hundreds of years. They've been making this wine, and nobody has the complete recipe themselves. Like, these monks get together to make the recipe.
Wow,
that's how you
keep people from
keep that. Yeah.
Keep people from capitalizing off it too much.
That's like a copy. That's like an old-fashioned copyright protection scheme where you break it up. So different people have different pieces of the knowledge. Do you think that there's knowledge that exists in the world that is not on the internet and never will be?
Yup. For sure.
Like what?
Sure.
What's an example? You can't tell me because then it would be on the internet. Oh.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You know what I mean? I think more the stuff like, how we doing right now? You know what I mean? I believe, you know what I'm saying? I have very valid reason to believe that we can do this without this technology here. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. You know what I mean? And I believe that.
You mean through some telepathic means or something?
Yeah. Okay. Yes, and I believe that, there are folks with this information and they know this, and they build blocks. They build blocks in order to keep the mind from reaching those points. Because if we could, it's like we can't trust. It's like we can't trust people with that type of power. Basically, you know what I mean? Because everybody would be out to destroy each other because they want to be the most powerful or this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? And and it's basically withheld for good reason, And it's kind of, I think it's kind of like how Amadeus said. It's, it's a select few people have the information and they keep it. They're the gatekeepers of it. You know what I mean?
How do you break in and get the information for the people, though? How do you break in and use the information?
You have to be a loyal student.
You have to be able to tap into the cloud. If you can tap into the cloud of information, like if you can get your mind somewhere where it can see this extra dimension, where time folds in on itself, you know what I mean, where the beginning and end touch. If you can reach that and you can tap into this cloud of information, there's no telling what you could do. Like there's beyond your wildest imagination. Like there's things that can be achieved with the human mind. Like right now they got these robotic limbs that people control with just their brain.
Right.
Like they put nodes on the head and people make them move and do what they want to do with
the power. We have the technology.
Let's rebuild him.
Technology, you know what I mean?
Make him bigger, stronger, faster. Here's a question. Now, how both of you gentlemen have tattoos or just arms?
I got one.
You got one? So a tattoo is a form of like body modification, right? In the near future, if you could get a bionic limb that was capable of crushing rocks and it had a lighter on it, maybe a vibrator for the ladies, I don't know. But would you get elective surgery to have your limb removed to be replaced with a bionic limb? I don't think Slim would do it. Nope.
No, hell no.
I don't want to sacrifice my. I don't want to sacrifice my sensories. My senses. I don't want to
be a cyborg.
I think in a way we're sort of like the highest form of technology as human beings.
Exactly. Exactly. You know what I mean? I don't want no downgrade. You dig what I'm saying? I don't want to downgrade.
That is. I got a record coming out called God Hand, right? Next year after I'm dropping 4 projects on January 5th. But I got this record called Following Up with God Hand, and God Hand is like, it's a martial arts term. And the man who started it, he could fold a quarter in half with just his pointer and his thumb.
Whoa.
He can fold a quarter. That's the God Hand. You know what I mean? He can pull a heart out of a bull. You know what I mean? He can chop the horns off a bull. That's the God Hand. So I mean, you can achieve a lot in the human form that people just don't think about it. Like things like the iron fist, things like that, iron palm. These things really exist, like death touches, death blows, healing hands.
It's definitely, it's not all physical strength. It's a balance of your mind and your body.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? Like it's in a sense, it's alchemy, yo. You know what I mean? Taking what you have and turning it into another form.
That's what science is. That's what technology kind of is, isn't it? It's like we're taking, whatever raw materials that may exist, and I put them together in a certain way, and I get a computer. Like the parts, the sum of the whole is more than the sum of the parts, right? And that's the same. The same could be said for a human being. That we're not. If you break a human being down into all of their constituent particles, it's not going to make sense. You know what I mean?
It'll be a pile of dirt.
A pile of dirt. If you arrange it it's all in the arrangement of the particles.
And that goes into like how God communicates. God communicates through vibrations. There's nothing solid in the universe. There's nothing solid in the universe. Nothing is solid. We're all made for these infinitesimal.
Infinitesimal. I like that. Infinitesimal.
Like if I was to put my hand through a door, to put my hand through the other side of a door without breaking the door, I'm not breaking the laws of physics.
No.
I'm just tapped into my mind where I can know how the atoms in my body communicate with each other.
Now,
see what I'm saying?
Yes. Now we said the big G word. I want to know, like, what is the definition? What is the active, like,
Everything.
working definition? Yes, exactly. See, that's the definition I would accept, is that God is the sum totality of everything in the multiverse. Together as one, that's God. All right, good to go. That's the panentheistic view. But there are some radical Christians or radical Muslims or radical Jews who would say, no, God is a creator God. Earth is 6,000 years old. You don't know what you're talking about.
Well, yeah,
SETI's in the house.
SETI.
I'd like to introduce Mr. Matt SETI DeMarco to the building. The internet building.
At the end of the day, though, you gotta understand, man. You know what I mean? Like where these people were coming from when they actually encountered such people, beings, or whatever the case may be, when talking to a bush on fire. I mean, okay. Like when you ever seen that shit? You know what I mean? Like that's the translation of what happened. What really happened, we won't really know unless
I think the burning bush was. I think the burning bush was just burning herb, man.
You're smoking some trees, yeah.
Smoking some trees. That's the burning bush.
Could have been burnt. Exactly.
And it talked to him.
I mean, but we don't know for sure 100% unless we can actually read some form of Aramaic or Hebrew.
Or travel back in time. If you had a time machine, where would you go?
Oh, man.
Or when would you go, rather? SETI, when would you go if you had a time machine? When would you go? Where would you go?
I think I might go to. I don't know, man. It's all bad.
You go to the future. Everybody knows because Back to the Future 2 is the best Back to the Future. Ain't nobody like the Western.
Yeah, no doubt. Right. I could check out the West. Yeah, that'd be cool.
I'd probably go like 15,000 years BC or some shit, man.
Oh shit.
Just to see.
I would go.
If it's really what they say it was, you know what I'm saying?
I think I'd just go check out the 1940s.
Yeah, the 40s were kind of cool.
I'd just go check out something.
The time that we were talking with aliens and building society. I would go there.
That's the okay.
Really go to Atlantis.
Atlantis, all that.
Word up.
Come back in time to save Atlantis. All right.
I can see that.
Atlantis landed. How about that?
Oh, like it's a spaceship, yeah. I want to get into projects now. So now that we got SETI on the mic, the Blue Room represents, for those who don't know, Freestyle Clinic takes place in the Blue Room. It is, I think it's unlike. There's no comparison. There's nothing like it in the world. It's a really special, it's a room a lot of MCs go to, and they hold a cipher frequently at frequency. Who founded the Blue Room, SETI, and how did Slim and Alms, how did you guys go about becoming a part of that movement?
Okay, so the Blue Room started about 8 years ago. My friend's bedroom was a Blue Room. And they were just really getting together to drink beers and pass the week, because Monday's a hard day to look forward to. So they gave each other a reason to look forward to Monday. And fast forward about 6 years, we were in a cipher, the Freedom Cipher, shout out to Justice Born. And we were just upset because nobody was freestyling. So we got the idea we should have a freestyle cipher, and SD said, why don't we hold it at the Blue Room, and the rest is history. So, we just get together every week. The only rule is freestyle only. It's our spot. We're not beholden to any bars. We don't owe anybody anything. No one can shut us down. We just get together and
There's nothing in there.
And are you actually are you working with anybody? Hey. Slim's having a conversation. All right.
Slim, very unprofessional. So,
shut up, man. You see this guy here? I know this guy.
I had a call on my years. Yo, we're doing what I've been trying to do for 10 years over here. I've never been able to do it. Guys need to come through, and they've been loving it. They've been coming through, and I've been developing myself as an artist over there. That's really what it's all about.
Outstanding. Now you're helping out people that have no experience with emceeing at all, as well, right?
Yep,
Some of them.
with the help of people like Slim, Amadeus. We do get some people that show up and go, we heard about this place. Nudge them as we go along. I don't really like to get in anyone's face or anything at the beginning. And then we start nudging them. And then if they still don't get it after a while goes by, then I start, giving them a real hard push.
Okay. That's awesome. And now, have you actually developed a curriculum on some level? Like,
some level, yeah.
Are there
thank
drills?
you for asking that. Yeah, what we do is the first thing we do is we sit down for like a 20-minute writing session. Anything you write, we record it right there live on the mics. And then we get into the freestyle cipher. And during the cipher, we try to do, you pass it to me 4 bars, I'll pass it to Slim 4 bars. We try to do different exercises like that.
That's tight. Like, you do vocab work too?
To an extent, like we did sort of vocab. Well, I would like everyone to expand on their vocabulary, so I try to encourage them to get away from their go-to words and phrases.
What do they call that when you use like the same letter to start each word? Like
alliteration.
What is it?
Alliteration.
I'm not sure.
Alliteration.
Alliteration.
Okay,
yeah.
We actually did that a couple weeks ago. We did the alphabet as see. I learned that little tactic from Tony Blackman. She throws a cipher workshop in New York, and Tony Blackman is like the hip hop ambassador to the United States.
Oh shit!
And her mission in life is to educate people on cipher wisdom and how special and sacred a cipher can and should be.
Yes, I totally agree. Are there plans to expand this out? Like, also, like Berklee College of Music, right? They have do they have teachers that teach hip hop lyricism over there? Is there a future?
I'll tell you, I just met last year. I met the first inductee, the first hip hop inductee to Berklee, and he performed an open mic. He was okay, he seemed all right. But so Berklee's still really coming around to the idea of hip hop and acting like they like it now because, they're late in the game and whatnot.
Yes.
Not to say anything bad about Berklee, but I would love to see something like a cipher workshop happening at Berklee. I know that there's something like that happening at Harvard already. Harvard's actually very interested. They have my friend Tony Blackman, Cipher Queen Goddess. They have her out to Harvard to give lectures and actually form ciphers. Yeah, I'm telling you, in front of in front of Harvard kind of, studentary.
Cipher Queen Goddess. B.
That's what she is.
Alms has some experience. Everybody. Slim has experience. You all have experience, SETI, with teaching. I would definitely like to see that, branch out to those universities and become like ever more. I mean, it's serious now, but to bring it to that next level, that would be what's up. Now, Slim,
I agree.
You've taught hip hop before, right, Slim?
Yeah, middle school.
Right, at the middle school level.
Yeah, Malden shit. Yeah, man. It was quite trying though. It was quite trying.
Yeah.
Nah. I mean, it was demanding, building up on the curriculum and everything and getting the young ones to follow suit and, not, giving them the freedom, but still having
boundaries,
put reins on them.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And, it was good. It was definitely a great experience, man. Would I do it again? Possibly. Possibly.
It's tough,
if the money's right.
But it's
there's got to be funding,
man. It's more what can I teach you? What can I teach you? You know what I mean? That you don't already know, or maybe you do know. Maybe you know everything that I know. You just don't see it in a manner in which I could put it in. Things of that nature. That's basically all I did. Was because I mean, there was kids in there that were, they knew Run DMC, EPMD. You know what I mean? And I was like, yo,
it's impressive.
It's like, yeah. Like my pops is a DJ. My mother used to, dance.
Okay.
Sing, rap, whatever. You know what I mean? I mean, it's a cultural thing, period. You know what I mean? And I just love it. I love it, and I wasn't really necessarily needed there on that level. Actually, you know what I mean? And that's why I don't do it anymore, because it was already him.
You're kind of doing it now with us, though.
Yeah, kind of, sort of, not really. I mean, it's very loose.
The great thing about the freestyle, we don't have to have a set of rules, or only certain people can come, and it takes a lot of pressure off of us by not having to enforce any kind of guidelines, really, except you got to freestyle, and I'll cut mics, yank mics right out of your hand, whatever, to get that point across. But other than that, if I was trying to give people a lot of direction the whole time, I wouldn't be able to enjoy myself, and I wouldn't be getting better in the cipher. I'd just be teaching cipher all the time.
And you wouldn't be as effective as a teacher either. Go ahead,
The nature of the cipher is feeding off what other people are doing and saying and vibing out.
Right.
So that's the nature of the cipher. So when the only thing you can teach somebody about the cipher is you have to vibe out in the cipher.
Right.
Because
I'll
when
tell you, last night.
That's the energy.
Right, last
Touch
night.
Slim. I was just saying, last night was like, people were actually blacking out, letting go. You can let go and just rhyme, and that's cool. But when you actually get to that blackout where the words are just dribbling out of your mouth, you don't even know. I actually opened my eyes. I was in the middle of the circle. I had no idea. It was like I woke up and was back there.
Wow. Flow state.
That's where we want to get people.
Exactly.
It's pretty dope night. I must agree.
Are you guys recording these? Before I want to move on to like what you guys are looking forward to in terms of future projects and what you're working on. But with the freestyle clinic, do you have a dedicated documentary team? Are you working on a documentary to kind of like, capture this phenomena and share it with the world? Like, what's going on with that? And then let's move into the future projects.
Thank you. Thanks for asking that question too. Right now we have one documentary in the works. We just need to do some interviews, which could happen next week or the week after. And then hopefully progress will pick up on that and we can release it. There's already a couple of documentaries out there, but they're just regular. There's a couple more coming out just from people that are doing their own hip hop documentaries and have involved us. So also we record all the audio.
All right.
My goal would be to have video highlights every week, but I don't know how soon we'll be able to do that.
That would be
I'm going dark for a second. Hold on.
Good to go. That would be tight to have like video highlights, or even just have like a SoundCloud account where you could. And I know I've been seeing the SoundCloud. You've been uploading sessions. So yeah, having something like that's something I would definitely tune in every week to check out for sure.
Right. Yeah, I wish I knew more about like what you're doing now. Podcasting could be cool, or just having an audio every week. And that's up to me. I really just have to, once I start buckling down. For a while, I was on top of it. I'm getting back into it now, and I have a few weeks worth of really dope material to just kind of scan through and start putting up more tracks on the SoundCloud.
Let me know any logistical support that I can offer in terms of how to set up a podcast, or what steps that I had to take to set this up, and I'll be happy to spend as much time as you need to get you up and running, because that would be dope to have a podcast, Freestyle Clinic podcast, where it's like you're talking about MC related things every session, having guests in, talking about the science, talking about the craft. That would be dope.
Guests would be great addition.
Yeah, for sure. So let me know how I can help. But now in terms of the future projects, Amadeus, you're getting ready to release 4 albums simultaneously, which to my knowledge is unprecedented.
What?
That's never been done. Has it been done before?
Not that I know of.
Now, walk us through that a little bit. Like, what are the names of the projects? What are they about? And I also, for the future, I'd like to get each of you on individually as well in the future. So that invitation, I just want to send that out there. But give us a run through. What's going on?
Well, what it is like I've been categorized as experimental hip hop since I started my career.
Okay.
So I had a problem with it at first, but now as of recently, I'm just like, you know what? Yes, I am experimental because I don't sound like anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
And that's keeping it hip hop. Being experimental is keeping it hip hop. It's keeping it original.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So if I'm gonna be an experimental artist, then I'm gonna release 4 different projects on the same day, all different concepts and all different sounds. You know what I mean? Like I got Hear 'em Scare 'em. Hear 'em Scare 'em is like a trappy album. You know what I mean? It's a lot of trap beats on there.
Yeah,
but I have songs on there like Intelligent.
Sorry,
a song called Try. I have you know what I mean? I have a lot of positive messages on there, but to trap beats.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's Peace of Mind, which is very high energy, like, you know, aggressive music.
Okay.
With a positive message also. And then there's Backpack Diaries, which is more like laid back, like head nod, headphone music. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then there's Goonism 101, which is a compilation of a bunch of features of like I got people from all over to you know, drop some verses, like a bunch of weirdos too, like, you know what I mean? So it's conceptually tight and it sounds crazy. Like
so
I produced the whole thing. And,
you said Hear 'em Scare 'em, Peace of Mind. What was the other one?
Yeah.
Goonism 101.
Diaries.
Backpack Diaries. Now, Hear 'em Scare 'em, what does that mean, Hear 'em Scare 'em?
It means reckless and like a daredevil, irresponsibly reckless.
Is it like Helter Skelter? I've never heard the term.
Hear 'em Scare 'em is like a daredevil.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? Where it's
Sorry, guys.
No sweat.
Yeah.
All right, so
I got the.
Go ahead.
No, so I got the term Hear 'em Scare 'em from just a conversation. I was having a conversation.
Hey, Slim, we can hear that TV in the background, bro. It's pretty loud.
Is it? I can't hear. I can't even hear nothing.
Damn, Slim.
Slim fucking around. Man.
Audio assassin right now, just laying
Paper
down
shot.
fire. Hear 'em Scare 'em, Peace of Mind, Backpack Diaries, Goonism 101, and everyone can look forward to purchasing those off iTunes. How are you distributing that?
It's going everywhere. Whatever country you're in, whatever dot you use, whether it's .com, .co, .uk, .ja, you know what I mean, .den, .de. I mean, like whatever language you need it in, it's gonna be there.
Okay.
It's gonna be there. So it's worldwide distribution. It's crazy.
When is it being released?
January 5th, I believe.
January 5th. All right, everyone, take a look for that. Be on the lookout. Make sure you download and support Amadeus and Stampede. Let's see.
4 jumpers.
Well, Slim, what are you working on in terms of projects right now? And do you have any release dates yet?
I don't have any release dates.
Okay.
But I have a EP I'm working on, which is prelude to Iron Helmet 2. It's called Peace of Mind.
Okay. Peace of Mind.
And
Amadeus has an album called Peace of Mind too.
A Peace of Mind.
Oh, A Peace of Mind versus Peace of Mind. Ah, okay.
Yeah. And also working on a Massacre project, which is this collective that was started up about a year or so ago. Working on the second follow-up album, which we work pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not sure if we're gonna do it by the end of this year or early next year.
Okay.
And Iron Helmet 2
Yeah.
2016 sometime. I know for sure because it's been practically 3 years. 3 years since Iron Helmet dropped. You know what I mean?
All right. So, in terms of release dates in the near future, the Peace of Mind EP, and then you got the Massacre joint, Iron Helmet 2, maybe 2016, early 2016. But that Peace of Mind EP, when is that going to drop?
I want to say late November, early December.
Okay, good to go. Late November, early December. Be on the lookout for that, ladies and gentlemen. And SETI.
What up, bro?
What you working on?
Actually, man, I was just thinking about dropping some real powerful singles. I got a couple of
No doubt.
really powerful songs that I'm just waiting for them to be finished. We're gonna put some graphics together and start with those. And I have a project in the works. I'm really not certain. I would like to release it in January, between January and March.
Okay, January and March.
Yeah, I mean, so I'm working pretty hard on it. I have a handful of music and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
But what I want to do is just get a couple of singles out there, really heavily promote them, and see where I can go just using those for a little while.
Hell yeah. That's what's up.
Just to ramp up, get that momentum back.
Yeah, for sure.
Man.
Well, you can push a hit record for a couple years, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
You can push a record for a couple years.
SETI got a hit record.
I want to hear it, man.
He got one, though. He got one.
SETI's a beast, man. Always has been. I wanna fucking hear the song. You're lucky, Slim. You get to hear all the shit.
I've been hearing this joint for like a year now, SETI.
Come on, man.
My man,
SETI.
finish up the so I'm close. It's just going to be a matter of I want to present myself better this time.
I hear you.
Take a few months to really promote the shit out of a couple of songs, and then move into releasing an album and doing some more parties and getting back into the circuit.
For sure.
Hey,
That's the way to do it. All right. Well, that's what's up. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for joining me. I want to get you all on either individually or again as a group in the future to talk more specifically about your perspective, your craft, or just collectively what's happening with you guys. Again, much love and respect. I have the utmost respect for what you guys do and who you are and what you represent in terms of hip-hop in Boston and in general.
Wait a second.
What's up?
We're not going to end. We're not going to end like that, B. We're going to talk about the man conducting this podcast interview and everything. What you up to, B?
Man, I'm in Osaka, Japan, man. I'm teaching right now. I'm teaching English.
Podcast.
Yeah, I'm running a podcast. I most of my time in terms of work right now, I'm teaching. So I worked 7 days last week. I'm just grinding, trying to make. I'm on a paper chase, Slim, right now.
All right. Nice.
But
hitting that mic, you getting some reps in?
I'm not,
getting some reps in? Oh
man, I'm so lazy.
You know what, Slim? Hey, he blessed me for Goonism 101 though. He blessed me on one of my joints.
Yeah, but if you listen to my vocal tone is so understated and who is it? Fucking Wise and Ums come at such high power level that it's not a good showing by me. The verse is hot, but my energy was just like I was trying to do that. I ain't no joke. I used to let the mic smoke. Nah, I'm trying to do that Rakim downtone shit.
I like it. Because you know what? Other dudes on the album tried to do that delivery and it didn't come out well. They don't like their verses, but yours came out.
I don't like my verse on that joint, yo.
Oh, the John joint.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, man. You bugging, bro.
Yeah.
That's the shit I bump you and SETI shit the most out of everything on there.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah. Word, that's what's up. Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to getting more work done, man. I need to get back into it. My creativity after I joined the Marine Corps just fell the fuck off. But I'm gonna have to pick that up. That's a whole other conversation. I'm gonna put this to bed right now, gentlemen. Thank you again very much for joining me.
Thank you for having me, man.
For sure, any day, anytime, man.
My guy,
It's all good, man. It's all love.
Hey, yo.
Benny, you about to go to work?
Conversation
I'm gonna have to take off here. I got some work to do.
I'm gonna swim over to Japan soon, yo.
Yo, for sure. You all of you have an open invitation to come here, man. I got connections in the scene. We could get a show. I mean,
that's dope.
You can make it happen. So, yeah, that's an open invitation.
All right, so.
All right, brothers.
All right, gentlemen. Peace.
Come on.
All right.
Love y'all.
Outstanding. That was Slim Pickens, Amadeus, Stampede, and SETI from the Blue Room Group, the BRG, the Freestyle Clinic out of Boston, Massachusetts. Looking forward to getting them on the program again sometime very soon. Harem Scarum, Peace of Mind, Backpack Diaries, and Goonism 101 are being released by Amadeus Stampede on January 5th. Slim Pickens got an EP, a.k.a. Slim Pickens, the Iron Helmet, has an EP coming out, and a Peace of Mind EP, The Massacre Project, and Iron Helmet 2. For those who don't know, Iron Helmet 1, the saga begins. You got to check it out. I'll post links to all of this in the description. And then, of course, SETI. SETI is just an amazing talent out of Boston. Incredible lyrical ability, freestyle ability, unmatched, and just an incredible voice. Like, if not for nothing, if you don't like hip-hop, if you don't like rap, you could still appreciate a good singer. And SETI pipes it down. SETI is no joke. So he's got a single getting ready to be released. Really looking forward to that. And the LP to drop sometime between January and March, maybe later. Please support these artists, support these local Boston artists, and it's not just it's a local thing. It's a local thing. It's good music. It's real lyricism. If you like real hip hop, pick this work up. Check them out. They're on YouTube. They're everywhere. I'll post links. If you're looking to support this podcast, again, we appreciate every bit of support that we can get. Please click the PayPal link and donate. Again, all of this comes out of our own pocket to be able to put this on. I want to be able to continue to put this on, and I will be continuing to put this on, but I would appreciate the help. I would appreciate the support. Thank you very much. Again, we'll see you next time. World peace.